In today's video, I'll be revealing the retirement fallacies that many advisors completely overlook, blind spots that can derail even the most carefully funded retirement plan. Over 15 years working with hundreds of retirees, I've noticed a pattern. People focus way too much on just the financial side of retirement that they completely ignore all the other critical dimensions. And when that happens, it can create a false sense of security and sometimes some pretty painful consequences. If you're new to the channel, my name's Justin. I own a financial planning firm in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, where we help retirees all across the country make smart financial decisions and help them to look at retirement a little bit differently. And that's why I'm making today's video, to help you see the full picture of retirement readiness, not just dollars and cents, but health, relationships, purpose, everything that actually makes retirement worth looking forward to. So let's get into it. So let's start with the biggest trap of all, the one-dimensional retirement trap. And this is the idea that retirement success is just about reaching a number. That magic 1 million or 5 million or whatever your personal target is. People will spend their entire lives working towards this financial goal. And then when they finally get there, it's not that top of the mountain feeling that many thought it was going to be. They realize, okay, well, now what? And they don't feel like they're ready or not really ready. And I love to look at the psychological side of retirement. I find it fascinating. A 2018 study published in Frontiers of Psychology found that people who focus solely on financial readiness without accounting for things like identity, purpose, mental preparedness are far more likely to feel lost, dissatisfied, and even depressed once they stop working. And they found that we really don't have a clear picture of what, quote, retirement planning really means beyond just money. Most studies still focus only on the financial side, like knowledge or decision making, while totally overlooking emotional, motivational, and social factors that matter just as much. And that's the problem. Retirement isn't just about leaving a job, it's about stepping into a life that has meaning, structure, and fun stuff built into it. And what's the use of having built up a lot of money if your body can't keep up with your bucket list, or if you haven't cultivated relationships or a sense of purpose to fill your time? And so I think we have to just stop talking about retirement as one-dimensional. It's not just financial. One of my clients told me recently that they finally came to the realization that they will never actually spend all the money that they have saved. And it finally just hit them, and now they realize that everything else is really what's so much more important. Retirement isn't just financial planning software and Excel spreadsheets. It's physical, it's emotional, it's psychological, it's human. And so understanding this one-dimensional retirement trap is essential, but even more important is recognizing how unmanaged health liabilities can completely derail your retirement dreams. So the second one I'll talk about is the health liability crisis. So most people spend so much time trying to grow their financial assets, they forget to manage their most important asset, which is their health. And often those who do a fantastic job building wealth and with everything on the financial side will totally neglect their physical health. And here's the part a lot of people forget. Poor health doesn't just reduce your quality of life, it costs money, a lot of it. Whether it's surgeries, rehab, or just the loss of freedom to do what you love, that impact is very real. And if you spent 30 years or more dreaming of playing golf a couple times a week or hiking or traveling or whatever it is you like to do, and then your health doesn't cooperate, that's not just disappointing, that is devastating. And this is why this should be addressed before retirement, ideally way before retirement, not after. And so if anything, prioritize your health. If you're building wealth very well and you feel like you're reaching those higher net worth numbers, don't hesitate to invest in things that can improve your health by a lot. For example, if you have room in your house and you can make it work, maybe investing in a home gym, provided you use the equipment and they don't become fancy coat hangers, right? But a personal trainer, a nutritionist, things like that, things that can add some extra value to your life. Confucius said, a healthy man wants 1,000 things, a sick man wants only one. So if you're gonna prioritize anything, please prioritize your health. Make sure you're putting just as much effort into that as you are maxing out your 401k or anything financial. Now that we've talked about how health liabilities can undermine your plan, fill out the questionnaire in the description, click the first link below the video. I'll send you a personalized video showing you how to create a more comprehensive retirement planning strategy that could work for you. The third one I'll talk about is the compounding preparation principle. Now we all already know how compounding works with investments. I don't need to go into much detail there, but the same logic applies to your health, your relationships, your sense of purpose. If you wait until a few months to figure it all out, or right after retirement to figure it all out, then it's probably too late. And if you start small, early, and consistently though, that's where the magic happens. For example, a steady physical fitness routine, intentional time in your community or on your hobbies, even just 15 minutes a week journaling or meditating, if that's your thing, about what you want life to look like once you stop working. These things start to compound, just like money in your 401k does. These small habits start to snowball and turn into a positive routine that can be life-changing. And so start early. Give yourself the runway to build some momentum and incorporate those positive things into your life. The last one I'll talk about is the professional guidance imperative. So let's be honest, most people just wing retirement prep. They play jazz and freestyle it. They read a few blogs or they watch a few videos, like maybe just like this one, and they think that's enough and that they got it. But real preparation, especially across all the dimensions, it takes a lot more than do-it-yourself guessing sometimes. So where needed, consult a professional wherever it makes sense, whether it's financial, health, fitness. Most of my videos here are for financial advice, but imagine how much more effective advice would be when paired with input from other professionals like a personal trainer, a therapist, for example. Coordinating planning across finance, health, relationships, and purpose, that's when things really start to click. And that's when you move from, well, I hope I'm ready to I know I'm ready. And so the best retirement strategies that I've seen, both personally and in research, are holistic or comprehensive. They integrate physical health, financial readiness, social connection, and personal purpose all into one plan. And that's where I see the best outcomes, the most positivity, and I like to hear about those things. I want to hear about all the positive things that are happening, and that's what retirement's all about. And so if you want some personalized guidance on creating a comprehensive retirement plan that's not just focused on numbers, fill out the questionnaire in the description. I'll send you a video analyzing your approach and showing you how to ensure that you're ready for retirement and giving you my thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.